So we have understood that for every point on unit circle, its x coordinate can be given by cos of theta, where theta is angle between radius at that point and positive x-axis. For an example, in this position for point B, such that radius AB making an angle of theta with positive x-axis, coordinate of point B can be given by cos of theta, sine of theta, where cos theta represents its x coordinate given by length AC and sine theta represents its y coordinate given by length BC. This result is of great significance in mathematics. Now, one more observation can be made very easily from the previous explanation. Imagine if I move point B such that new value of theta can be written as theta plus 2 pi or theta plus n times 2 pi, where n is a positive integer. Now what I mean is, if I rotate point B such that the new angle theta becomes theta plus 2 pi. That means if I rotate point B once around a circle, starting from the original position, the new angle between the radius AB and positive x-axis can be written by theta plus 2 pi. If I move point B around the circle 2 times, in this case the new angle can be written as theta plus 2 times 2 pi. And if I move point B n times around the circle starting from this position, the new angle can be written as theta plus n2 pi. Now in this new position, it can be observed that the x and y coordinate of point B remain unchanged as B comes back to its original position. That means we can say that for angle theta equals to theta plus n2 pi, sine of theta plus n times 2 pi is equals to sine theta, since the coordinate of B are remaining unchanged. That means the y coordinate in the new position is equal to the y coordinate in the original position. Similarly, we can say that cos of theta plus n times 2 pi, that means x coordinate in the new position is equal to cos theta, that is the x coordinate in the original position.